Hey guys, today is a DIY day. Today I'm going to show you how to create some photo backgrounds for product and food photography. These things are fast, cheap, and easy to do. There's limitless possibilities on textures, patterns. These things are small, they're portable, they're great. I've also got some great images to show with some of the patterns and textures that I had done so you can see how they actually look with some product and food. So let's go check it out. Alright, you can see laying here, I've got a bunch of different rolls of material. This one's kind of like a foam. It's a shelf liner, but it's not adhesive at all. These ones are, a lot of people refer to them as MacTac. They come in a wide variety of colors and patterns. They're shelf liners as well. I got these ones, Canadian Tire. This one was from the dollar store. So they just have an adhesive back that you peel. There is measurements and stuff on the back, which makes life a little easier, especially when you want to make sure you get a nice straight cut on it. Then the other thing you're going to need is something to stick it to. You can either do it on a piece of wood. What I tend to do is do it on a piece of foam core. So let's get that one out of the way. And the trick to this is don't peel the whole thing off, because once this stuff sticks, it's really hard to get back up, especially off the foam core. You just want to line it up, and then once that back's peeled, is just adhere this down. Now you got to make sure that you're not getting any wrinkling as you're going. You can peel back up a bit as you're laying it on, and you're just going to want to roll this out as you're going. You can see the really cool texture on this one. This is another marble one in kind of like a pink. There's a lot of great stuff out there. So by magic of camera, boom, this one's applied. This one's a little different pattern, as you can see, than this one, but you can see great background. Now you can make these as big as you want, because if I needed this end trimmed, I would just simply put another piece of MacTac down on that, or you can go as large as you want. There's the pink, and on the flip side is this one. So two backgrounds, one board. This cost me $1.50 maybe. The foam core's cheap, and I'm only using 1% of the roll, so I've got lots of material. So once this gets dirty or ruined or whatever, I can put a new one right down on top of this one, as long as you're not having any wrinkles. That's the main thing, and that's the tricky part to this, is getting it on without any wrinkles. But the possibilities of this stuff is great. And as I say, this stuff is just a gray matte, which would be good. Use it with some tools and things like that. If you're doing some product shots, it would be awesome. Another possibility for the material to use on the backgrounds is something like this. This is actually part of my fake wall setup that I had done. This is just simply wallpaper on a piece of foam core. And get it stuck down, give it some paint. You can change the color. You get the paintable wallpaper with some good texture to it. Paint it up any of the colors that you want. And look at that. Beautiful surface for doing some product shots or even some food shots. And you can do these in like in a marble pattern or grays or whatever you want. Fantastic. Now, if these backgrounds aren't big enough, then like I said, you just simply add more material. I've used this one here, and let me show you the size of this thing. All right, this is big. And get that one out of the way. So you can see the possibilities are endless with this stuff for colors, patterns, textures. So let me show you with this one a couple of photos that I did using this one. Turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now check out some of the ones with the pink backgrounding. And let's have a look at some stuff that I did with this style MacTac. Great stuff. It's so versatile. I mean, you can take one piece. If I wanted a pink backgrounding on here, you just line them up like that. So one becomes your surface, your table surface, the other one becomes an actual background. And you can flip and change and make any patterns, designs that you want. It's great. Now, another thing is fabric. You wouldn't really necessarily think of fabric sometimes for doing backgrounds, but stuff's great. And it doesn't need to be just a piece of off-cut fabric. How about using a dress? You can see the texture and stuff in this. Let me lay this out. If I just take this and lay this out, this makes a great texture surface that I can do some shots with. You can stretch this out so it's not quite so wrinkly, but this has some great texture in it. And check out these photos that I did using a dress. Okay, so this is just a short DIY project. Like I told you, it's fast, it's cheap, it's easy. These rolls, I think they were like $2, $2.25 at the dollar store. I think these were about $4 at Canadian Tire. Foam core, dollar store, they're like $1.25 a sheet. This is just a dress that I had for photo props. Works great, so it's a multi-use item. I can have a model wear it again right after I've shot food on it or some product, and as you saw, the jewelry and things like that. And there you have it. Fast, easy, and cheap DIY product and food photography backgrounds that are portable, easy to store, fantastic. Like I say, limitless for the textures, patterns, and things that are out there. I got a ton of these that I use for a lot of various projects and other stuff. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're aware of when I post new videos. Well, that's about it for this one. It's just a short, sweet, fast, easy, and cheap DIY project. So, until the next time.